Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Kanu's lawyer expects justice as court hears case October 4. Kanu's lawyer expects justice as court hears case October 4. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. The Federal High Court, Umuahia, will hear the case involving the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, on October 4. Kanu's lawyer, Lawyer Jimako, disclosed this in a statement on Thursday, saying Kanu's extraordinary rendition suit was filed before the court in March this year. In the statement, Ejimako faulted the extradition of Kanu from Kenya, saying it violates fundamental rights under Article 12.4 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, as well as Chapter 4 of the Nigerian Constitution. He stated that the suit is sui generis, of a special class, and it is primarily aimed at redressing the infamous unlawful expulsion or extraordinary rendition of Nnamdi Kanu. Kanu was rearrested on June 25, 2021. Rearrested and brought back to Nigeria from Kenya to face his trial. Kanu and his co-defendants are facing treasonable felony charges at the Federal High Court in Abuja. He has been in the custody of the Department of State Services, where he is still being held in solitary confinement for over 50 months. Courts to hear Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's extraordinary rendition case on 4th October. On 4th October 2022, the Federal High Court, Umuahia, will hear Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's extraordinary rendition suit, which I had filed before the court in March this year. The suit is sui generis of a special class, and it is primarily aimed at redressing the infamous unlawful expulsion or extraordinary rendition of Nnamdi Kanu, which is a clear violation of his fundamental right under Article 12.4 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, as well as Chapter 4 of the Nigerian Constitution. In addition to the rendition, I am asking the court to redress the myriad violations that came with the rendition, such as the torture, the unlawful detention, and the denial of the right to fair hearing, which is required by law, before anybody can be expelled from one country to the other. I am also seeking to halt his prosecution and restore him to the status quo before he was renditioned on 19th June 2021. You will recall that on 19th January 2022, the High Court of Abia State decided that portion of violation of Kanu's fundamental rights that occurred in 2017, even as I had made claims that bordered on rendition, The court declined jurisdiction on grounds that rendition being related to extradition lies within the exclusive jurisdiction of the Federal High Court. This is what informed my decision to initiate the suit before the Federal High Court. To be sure, the extraordinary rendition of Nnamdi Kanu triggered myriad legal questions that cut across multiple jurisdictions in Nigeria and even triggered the international legal order to boot. In other words, the rendition has expanded the matter of Kanu far beyond the realms of the Abuja trial and opened up new legal frontiers that must be ventilated to the youths before other courts and tribunals within and without Nigeria. Thus, this very case before the Federal High Court, Umayal is one of such that is aimed at seeking a definitive judicial pronouncement on the constitutionality of the extraordinary rendition. The ones in the United Kingdom, Kenya, African Union, and the United Nations are in addition. I would like to seize this opportunity to express my profound appreciation to the highly competent and hardworking team of lawyers that I am leading in the prosecution of this complex suit. Special mention must be made of barristers Patrick Agaze, Ifenywa Nwogu, Tochukwu Agumboye, Franklin Amandi, Ohaito Wazi, and Mandela Umedorogu. So my dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let's know what your view is